following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Kicks and finds Thompson for two.
Time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
Hello and welcome in to the press box here at Ted Minover Field. I'm Jason Groth with Robert Williams as we get ready for Section 8 3A football playoff action. It's the Perham Yellowjackets doing battle with the East Grand Forks Green Wave, and we thank you for tuning in a rematch of what has been a fun contest that happened earlier this year with East Grand Forks and the Yellowjackets, and it was the Yellowjackets, but Robert pulling off a nice 14-11 victory.
Well, that game was kind of like a heavyweight fight where they were trading punches to the bell, and Perham got the last big snock in the nose there and pulled out a win late.
We thank you for tuning in to the Gene Sports Shop pregame show in that contest. One of the things that really stands out to me, East Grand Forks marched downfield. They went 99 yards for the score. At that time was the go-ahead score, but the Yellowjackets had the big answer, came back and took the lead late.
Yeah, and moved the ball down the field quickly. And that's the thing with Perham is they haven't put up a ton of points this year, but we've seen that they can move the ball rather quickly up the field if they need to. And East Grand, they're a little more methodical than they have been in previous years. And, I mean, if you can pull off a 99-yard drive, you're doing something right on offense. So I'd say this is a toss-up today.
Both these teams in their opening round matchups put up 34 points in their victories. East Grand Forks disposed of Roseau 34-0, and the Yellowjackets defeated Park Rapids 34-7. The winner of this game will take on the winner of DGF and Thief River Falls. It's also taking place today at 2 o'clock. We thank you for tuning in. We'll take a break here on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit niasfamilysales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
Well, welcome back here to the Ted Minover Field. I'm Jason Groth with Robert Williams as we get ready to go for today's Section 8 3A playoff contest between the Perham Yellowjackets and the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Will lead into our Goose Group keys to the game. One of the things that stood out from last game, and I think this will be a key, is special teams play. East Grand Forks has a very strong-legged kicker in Drew Carpenter. just missed from 42. I thought it had the length. It was just wide to the left in that 14-11 victory for the Yellowjackets. And the Yellowjackets on the other side have a kicker in Hudson Hackle, who's also hit a big game winner against Fergus Falls when he walked off with a 37-yard field goal. So I think the kicking game and conversions will be a big key today, Bob.
Yeah, I just took a look at Old Glory, and it's hanging limp on the pole over there. So that's going to aid any, you never know. You might need a field goal to win. This is going to be a close game. If anything, if the earlier game was indicative of what we're going to see today, I assume it's going to be a close game. Kicking could be, the difference.
Another key, I think, we've talked about it all season long, it's the interior line, the play there. How are you going to be able to control the middle? The Yellowjackets times have weakness on defense has been up the middle, and teams have been able to take advantage of that. East Grand Forks, I'm guessing that might be their plan today. And the Yellowjackets, they've kind of had that bend but not break defense at times, and I think the play of the line is going to be the key today.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen when Perham is super successful, it's because their defense is penetrating and their offensive line is dominating the game and allowing Rock and Hackle to go wherever they want. Obviously, that's what they want to do. East Grand, we're kind of, what are they doing on offense? I'm so used to them throwing the ball so much, and they've been more of a run team this year. And last time we saw that kind of chess match going early where both defenses kind of took over the game. It'll be interesting to see if there's been adjustments made in 3 weeks and how that's going to play out.
When you look at the past records between these two teams since 2015, the Yellowjackets have held a commanding edge on East Grand Forks, 9-2 overall. They're 3-0 in postseason play. That last win we talked about was a 14-11 victory. East Grand Forks got Perham last year 14-0. Tanner Campos and Joy Vadova each had touchdown runs. Perham only had 3 first downs in that game and 77 yards of total offense against East Grand Forks at East Grand Forks last year in a regular season contest. During the COVID season, Perham defeated East Grand Forks 42-7, but since then it's been all Perham. They defeated East Grand Forks in 2018 in the championship game, defeated them in 2017 in the semifinals, and 2016 defeated them early in the playoffs. So the Yellowjackets have had past success against the Green Wave in the postseason.
And East Grand Forks knows that coming in, and that stuff stings. You don't want to be getting knocked out by the same team year after year. And they got knocked down here just a few weeks ago, so they've got plenty of chips on their shoulders. It'll be interesting to see if they come out fired up.
Those are your Goose Group keys to the game. When we come back, we'll have the J&L Nutrition starting lineups brought to you by the J&L Nutrition in the backyard here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years. At the Goose Gang, we believe there's a kid in all of us, and we are here to help you find the exciting new toy or game to bring a bit of extra fun to your day. We stock the best toys from around the world to promote learning, imagination, and play. Everything you need to bring your family together. No matter what you're looking for or what age your birth certificate says, we have something for everyone. Don't miss our handcrafted popcorn, wide selection of candy, or the specialty sodas. Treat yourself at the Goose Gang.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Ottertail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Rooter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Here's what Rooter Family Dentistry can offer you.
We offer wisdom teeth removal, sedation dentistry, dental implants, root canals, cosmetic dentistry, and Invisalign.
The fact that it can be done here is really important for me because, it's a chore sometimes getting all your maintenance done. So if it's all done in the right place, that makes it a lot easier.
Well, welcome back here to the Ted Minover Field. I'm Jason Groth with Robert Williams as we're moments away from the start of today's game between the Perham Yellowjackets and the East Grand Forks Green Wave here on the Magnitude Sports Network. We thank you for tuning in. The Yellowjackets won the toss. They have elected to defer, so East Grand Forks will get the football to start this contest. And this is how they'll look on offense when they have the football. Starting at quarterback is number 10, Drew Carpenter. In the backfield will be 80 Cooper Smith and number 8 Levi Anderson, and also number 2 Clyde Anderson as the fullback. Wide receivers are Austin Rustling and Damian Bashaw. On the line, Zach Juice, Benny Boshi, Logan Denal, Caden Vainio, and Caleb Zedlick for the Green Wave. The Yellow Jackets on defense at corner, it's Gage Anderson and Caden Felt. The safeties are Evan Komash and Noah Thompson. Linebackers, Braylon Rock, Hudson Hackle, Ben Shemansky, and Sawyer Dilbeck. And on the line, Brendan Sandberg, Jackson Vetch, and Jacob Daniels. When the Yellow Jackets are on offense, they'll have Blaze Schmidt at quarterback with Rock and Hackle in the backfield. Noah Thompson, Gage Johnson, Grant Weiser, the wide receivers. Also, you'll see Alex Ohm as a wide receiver spot as well. Evan Komash, the tight end, and across the line, Daniels, Shemansky, Byer, Jackson Vesh, and Cash Burke. The defense for East Grand Forks at corners, it's Cooper Smith and Damian Bushaw. The free safety is Ryan Taylor. In the middle, it's Caleb Zedlick, Sam Schumacher, and Benny Boshi. The linebackers, Levi Anderson, Sam Frost, and Luke Blazik. Kicker, Drew Carpenter. He does all the kicking. Blaze Schmidt does the punting for the Yellow Jackets. Hudson Hackle, the kicking duties for the Yellow Jackets. Says the Yellow Jackets and the Green Wave are moments away from kicking this one off here. We thank you for tuning in today, as those are your starting lineups, brought to you by J&L Nutrition and The Backyard. Make sure to stay tuned for our halftime show, brought to you by the EOT Insurance, and of course our postgame show, brought to you by Soda Properties and Zero Res Carpet Cleaning. Winner of this one will take on DGF at Thief River Falls at the Fargo Dome. That will be Thursday nights at 8 o'clock, and DGF at Thief River Falls could be an interesting contest. Earlier this year, DGF was all over Thief River Falls, and I think, again, to be the Jordan Summer Show, and going to be an interesting show if he gets on turf.
Yeah, I think that's a game where Thief River's looking to see how much they improved over the season since they played him so early. I mean, I'd bet everything you own that DGF's going to win that game.
For
sure.
What I own, huh?
Yeah, no, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
I just checked out 4A's got some 1 o'clock starts. DL getting pounded by Becker in Becker 17-0. Little Falls getting beat even worse, 37-6 by Ricori. So looks like 4A is going to be a Ricori-Becker battle, which is a rematch of a close game from earlier this year as well.
And that seems to be the one that everyone kind of drew up, expecting Ricori and Becker in the finals there. And tough sledding for the Lakers going into that section every year.
Yeah, well, and 3A is going to be the same way. DGF's been sitting there kind of waiting for everybody all season, and it's going to be a heck of a fight if you're going to beat those guys at Fargo Dome.
And the key is you just hope to have that chance, and that's what these two teams are playing for today, as a spot at the Fargo Dome to take on either DGF or Thief River Falls. They play at 2 o'clock as well.
And if you think about it, the weather today is ridiculous. I mean, I'm wearing shorts. We should be freezing our whatever's off right now. And so, I mean, you can't blame it on conditions, which sometimes this time of year, plays a factor in games. This is about as perfect a football day you could have.
Well, this is ideal conditions here today. The heaters are in the car, and we should be good to go for a great football game between these two squads. First time they played, it was a 3-point game, and I expect about the same today, back and forth. I don't expect offense. I think offense will be at a premium today. It's going to be a defensive slugfest the way these two teams play, I think.
I don't recall either team really owning momentum in that game either. Kind of teeter-tottered, if you will, during that game. So it'll be interesting to see if somebody can come out here early and try to put a chokehold on this thing. But as you said, I fully expect these are two even ball clubs. I think East Grand's got a lot to play for just in how much they've lost to Perham in recent years. And the Jackets, they got their home field. You don't want to go out that way. And they want to get another trip. We've seen they can pull off magic in the Fargo Dome, and they're 48 minutes away from that opportunity.
And we're just a few minutes away from our opening kick. Teams are still doing final preparations and warm-ups and talking things over as we're just awaiting. I think both teams were out here earlier than usual in anticipation of this kick, so we're kind of seeing a lot of teams, a lot of the moments of just waiting to get ready for the kickoff.
Yeah, 7 minutes on the clock still, so we got some time to blather. But, seniors, this is a huge, huge day. This is what you play for. I mean, there's no more messing around. You lose the day and you're done. You're on to winter sports. So, I think all those seniors expect to see a few standouts on the field, and I bet they're mostly going to be those upperclassmen who are trying to make a big statement here and not have it be their last game.
Well, we talked about that last night in the volleyball broadcast, the finality of it all. At some point it comes to an end, and today for one team it does. And the Yellowjackets are hoping it's not them, and they will go on and play at the Fargo Dome and have that opportunity. But for the other side, like you said, you turn the page and you get ready. You head right away, winter sports, and they start right away. I believe girls hockey practice starts Monday. So it's already here, and you're just getting ready. And if you're the Yellowjackets and the Green Wave, you're hoping to extend this season another week, possibly two.
And I'm kind of glad we've got, two teams on the field today where either one can win. A lot of times, like early rounds, like last week, we knew going in what was going to happen. Much as we tried to be impartial about it, you knew what was going to happen. This game, no idea what's going to happen, and that just makes it so much more fun.
It's kind of like that Becker DL game. You kind of know what's going to happen there. And here we go with this one. We don't know what's going to happen between the Yellowjackets and the Green Wave, and we'll take a break here on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary zero-res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in sodalakesproperties.com.
Sweet chaos. Delightfully disruptive.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellowjacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue. 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Hi, my name is Ryan Rusted, Chief Lending Officer with United Community Bank. I'm just excited we've been partnering with businesses for over 100 years. Come and see why so many of your friends and neighbors have put their trust in United Community Bank. Stop in and see us in Perham, Frazee, and Dent, or you can visit us online at ucbankmn.com. We're excited for you to be part of our community, United Community Bank.
Welcome back to the Ted and Mine Overfield. I'm Jason Groth with Robert Williams as we're moments away from the start of today's contest between the Perham Yellowjackets and the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Everything's almost done as we get ready to go for this kickoff. And what should be an exciting contest between these two teams. Very evenly matched. Both teams come in with a record of 5-4 overall. The Yellowjackets were 4-3 in the Midwest Red. East Grand Forks was 3-4. The only difference in that was the head-to-head battle where the Yellowjackets got them by 3.
Yeah, I'm kind of antsy. We've had a lot of build-up here. We're ready for some football. We're going to have it here in a couple minutes.
This one, we talked a little bit about some keys. I think another one's going to be the quarterback play. Blaze Schmidt making his first playoff start. Had a very nice game spreading the ball around last game. We'll see if he can continue that here today against East Grand Forks.
Yeah, he made some big plays. I mean, that was the one thing we said about the game against Park Rapids was Perham was firing on all cylinders, minus, a couple conversions that didn't fly too well. But run game was solid, pass game was solid, defense was solid, and they're going to need to replicate that to get a win here today.
Braylon Rock was outstanding on the ground, 8 carries, 92 yards, or actually 87 yards it was. He had that big one to really start things going. Also had that 3rd and 37 conversion that was kind of demoralizing for Park Rapids in that contest. They weren't able to score on that drive, but it was a big one of those tone-setting runs, and they had a few of those type of runs against the Panthers.
Yeah, and the pass plays for touchdowns. I mean, scoring from midfield stings.
And your very own Perham Yellowjackets.
As the Yellowjackets and the Green Wave getting introduced. We'll take a break, come back with your kickoff. We thank you for tuning in to the Gene Sports Shop pregame show here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit niasfamilysales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We are your Lakes area archery headquarters. We are an authorized dealer for Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Elite, Bear, and PSC bows, as well as a full line of crossbows. Our friendly, skilled bow technicians will go the extra mile with great customer service to ensure your bow and gear are ready for the woods this fall. Whatever your archery needs are, trust Gene Sports Shop this fall, located in Perham.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perham.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
How has United Community Bank helped Snacks Plus grow throughout these years?
United Community has been, we came to Perham in 2004, and the way we got connected with United Community is the family that we bought the business from at that time, they banked here. So we obviously needed a partner in that part of it, and they've been great. I mean, every step of the way. Every time we have needed a partner and needed help with doing a project, which has been many, they've been right there.
Here at The Nest, we know that people gather over food and drink. We want to help you bring your loved ones together over a cup of coffee in our beautiful coffee shop or over a home-cooked meal using our wide selection of the best kitchen tools. Nest's inviting atmosphere is the perfect place to catch up with friends or savor one of our fresh-baked pastries. Early riser? Don't worry, you can wake up with one of our signature specialty coffee drinks. We hope to make your day at The Nest, 902 Market Street in Perham.
Well, welcome back into the press box at the Ted Minover Field as we get ready for the Section 8 3A playoffs between the Perham Yellowjackets and the East Grand Forks Green Wave. We thank you for tuning in to the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. I'm Jason Groth with Robert Williams as we are about ready to kick things off. Again, the Yellowjackets won the toss. They deferred. East Grand Forks will get the ball to start. They'll have Cooper Smith, Jace Foran, Jordan Nowacki back for the Green Wave. Hudson Hackle will kick things off. As the Yellowjackets get final instructions here on the near sideline. Green Wave ready to go as Hackle will kick it off. "48 minutes to determine one of the two spots in the Section 8 3A championship. The winner will either take on DGF or Thief River Falls on Thursday night at 8 o'clock at the Fargo Dome.
Kicking off for the Yellowjackets, Hudson Hackle.
Keep an eye on that score so you can just say DGF here in a few minutes. No offense to the Prowlers. They had a great season.
Hackle with the kick. It's a line drive kick to the near sideline. Takes a hop and it goes into the end zone. And it will be a touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Green Wave as they start with possession. We'll get a first look at quarterback Drew Carpenter and the Green Wave backfield. Ball here on the near hash line. Hash mark, one receiver to the left side. Carpenter's going to be under center. Handoff right side, some room, lowering the shoulder. Nice gain of 4 on first down.
Clyde Anderson on the carry.
Kind of a strange formation they came out in with split backs, but they were really split wide.
Clyde Anderson on the carry.
4-yard gain, 2nd and 6.
Receiver to the near side, that's Cooper Smith. As Carpenter under center. Backs are split, one deep. Send a man in motion. The motion man fakes the handoff to him. Now throwing down the near sideline for Smith. It's incomplete. You had him.
Oh, you could hear that one slap him in the palms. That's tough.
And the Yellow Jackets get a break there as Smith unable to haul that one in.
That reminds me kind of last week, too, where, Park Rapids was a team where if you just make those early plays, you can completely change momentum, and that would have been a huge gainer. And now they're facing a stiff third down.
East Grand Forks taking the game's first downfield shots.
I like that, though. You're opening it up. Give your running game a chance. They're kind of back to that original split backs here.
One receiver wide left. Send the man in motion. Now handoff left side. Nothing doing there for Levi Anderson. And he gets wrapped up and it'll be fourth down. And a good stand for the Yellow Jackets, and that will force an East Grand Forks punt.
I don't know how I feel. That's kind of a slow-moving play through the middle of the line on third down when you know Perham's line's going to have their ears pinned back. Not much of a chance on that.
Noah Thompson back at about his own 40. Drew Carpenter to kick. Gets the snap. Low line drive kick. Hops at the 49. Takes a green wave roll all the way down to the 35. And that's where the Yellow Jackets will start possession with their first drive.
Decent kick. I think that's maybe where you're seeing the lack of weather per se coming into play, where normally we'd see put some wind against that thing, and Perham's at midfield, but got some good leg out of that and a decent roll.
Yellow Jackets come to the line in shotgun. Hackle and Rock, the two backs. Schmidt drops. He's got time. Fires the pass. Almost intercepted, and it should have been.
I don't know. Maybe we should start counting on opportunities missed for the Green Wave, because that's two big ones.
Damian Bashaw unable to come up with the pick there. That'll be 2nd and 10 as Schmidt.
No one to stop him if he pulls that in.
Was Aaron Dunn his first pass to the game.
All day back there.
Rock
throw too.
Rock gets the handoff left side. Spins out of a tackle and gets brought down to the 37. And it'll be third down and 7.
Kind of similar drives. Effective run on first down. Tough pass that didn't go the way they wanted on second. And here comes a long third down conversion.
Thompson, the receiver to the right. Donaldson to the left. Hackle and Rock are the backs in the gun. Handoff, Hackle right side. Gets to the corner. There's a flag. It's going to be a hold against the Yellow Jackets. Good sell job by the lineman for East Grand Forks. He was held, and then he emphasized it. And the officials were all over it. And that will back him up. Or will they decline it? We had that discussion last week.
I was just going to say, you decline it.
And
the drama.
They decline it.
The Green Wave declined the penalty, brings up a 4th and 5 for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, I don't understand why you would give them a free third down, even if it is 17 yards to pick up. Then again, we saw it last week, And that's part of why that team's not playing anymore. It's true.
Wasn't arguing with you.
Yeah.
As Schmidt is in punt formation. And he booms that one. Nice high kick. And a fair catch.
This is
there at the 31.
What we anticipated. A little duke out early and expect to see this kind of play for the rest of the game. Someone's going to break through sooner or later, but obviously testing out the waters here.
Both teams very familiar on their first drives today. Both teams elected to throw on second down. Both teams with incomplete passes on second down, and then both teams unable to convert.
And the big difference, I think, is East Grand Forks gave away a 30-yard gain and a potential pick 6.
Carpenter under center, one receiver, split left, two backs in the backfield. They send a man in motion. Hand off to number 2. That's Clyde Anderson. Plows forward for a positive gain of about 4.
Looks like East Grand's trying to mix it up a little bit. That's the third different formation we've seen onto them in 4 offensive plays.
Dilbeck for the Jackets on the tackle, as it'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Green Wave. Drew Carpenter gets play from the sideline, now relays it off the wristband to the team in the huddle, and they break. 2 receivers to the right side. That's Bashaw with Cooper Smith. They send Smith in motion. Carpenter will hand it off to Smith, trying to get the edge, but Noah Thompson is there to bring him down. And a loss on the play.
Well, if you're looking at your offense early in the game and your East Grand, you're like, we've got to do something different on 2nd down.
Noah Thompson on the stop for the Yellowjackets. No gain on the play.
They tried surprise them with the motion, but the Yellowjackets stayed sharp.
It goes against the Bob rule, too, of running a play like that to the short side. If you're going to, you got to cut up quick, and that was just strung out, never had a chance.
Carpenter again under center. They send Smith in motion again. Now he comes back. They're going to fake the handoff, set up the screen far side, and the duck is complete, but not much there, as Caleb Schmedeberg gets the reception for a yard.
It's a dangerous pass to kind of loft all the way across the field like that. 2 3 and outs. If you're the Perham defense, that's exactly what we want. Nice play from them so far in this game.
Carpenter will be ready to punt again. Kind of what we anticipated, a defensive battle today. And so far early going, the defenses are winning the battle.
Yeah, we're still waiting for a first down.
Carpenter gets a snap. Another nice kick. Caught at the 30 and following forward. The Yellow Jacket return man, that was Gage Unnenson. And the Yellow Jackets will have 1st and 10.
Unnenson on the return.
We're just at about the 7-minute mark here in our first half. Yellow Jackets with the football, good field position. Outside the 30 at the 33.
Yeah, I think you go back to basics of what works for your team here, and that's rock and hackle and just pound it at them. Flip the field a little bit.
There's the handoff, Rock left side, trying to get the outside, but it gets wrapped up and stood up. Getting there right away was Levi Anderson. Did a nice job on the tackle.
One thing we're not seeing on that play that we saw last week was the line was getting so much push against Park Rapids that Rock was leaning in when he was making his cut and like up the field quickly. And here, you know, obviously a better team, and you're getting a better defensive push there.
2nd and 8. Receiver split, one left, one to the right side. Schmidt drops back, sets the screen near side. Hackle with the reception, but sniffed out nicely right away. Here on the near side, making the tackle there is Cole Byes. And it's 3rd down. Hackle had room if you could get by Byes, but Byes was there with a nice job of wrapping him up and bringing him down. And it's going to be 3rd and 9.
And that's key against those two. You let them slip, they're gone. They're gone.
Alex Holm, the receiver to the left, 2 receivers to the right side. Schmidt looks right, fires right, pass for Kovash is complete for a 1st down at midfield.
Schmidt's pass to Evan Kovash completed for a 1st down. Cooper Smith on the stops for the Green Wave.
Nice pitch and catch there, Schmidt to Kovash.
We got our 1st down. think we're going to have a battle of punts there for a while the way it was shaping up. And that wasn't an easy conversion, 3rd and 8.
That first down brought to you by United Community Bank. Handoff Rock. Gets to the second level and then gets wrapped up inside Green Wave territory at the 47.
That was a fine example, too, of the line getting the push, allowing Rock to lean into the hole there. And nice pickup on first down.
Onenson to the right, Thompson, the receiver, to the left. Handoff Hackle this time to the right side. He lowers his shoulder forward, and it's going to be 3rd and short on a nice run by Hudson Hackle. Schumacher there for the tackle.
3rd and about 2.
It's 3rd and 2 for the Jackets as Ohm comes back into the huddle.
Yeah, that can only bode well. Pound it with those 2 kids, set up your passing game. It's going to loosen up the secondary, and you're going to have a game like we had last week where they're scoring on both ends.
Ohm goes right, Onsen to the left. Some movement on the front. It's offsides against the Green Wave, and that's going to be a first down for the Yellowjackets.
We have encroachment on the defense. Results in a first down for the Yellowjackets.
Luck has certainly been with the home team here early, and the road team has got kind of the 3 mistakes that we've seen so far.
Handoff Rock to the left side, nothing there. Nice job by the Green Wave line there. They win the battle, and Rock loses a yard, and it's going to be 2nd and 11.
Green Wave's getting some good play from the linebacker core. They're getting up into the play early and disrupting what Perham's trying to do. Case in point on that play.
Beltloff goes wide right to the left. It's Onenson. There's movement in the backfield, and now a timeout called by the Yellowjackets.
Timeout, Yellowjackets.
And with that, we'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Rooter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Rooter Family Dentistry.
You know, Dr. Rooter is just so kind and inviting, and she's very proactive, and she has instilled it in her staff to be so friendly and inviting also, and that just makes it a wonderful experience.
Well, welcome back into the press box here at the Ted Mine Field. We're scoreless on your KLM Friendly Brand scoreboard in our first quarter. Yellow Jackets take their first timeout. Quarterback Blaze Schmidt didn't like what he saw from the East Grand Forks defensive front there, so he took a timeout. May have heard on the other side, East Grand Forks coaching staff was looking for that false start. They believe the running back in the backfield was getting a little bit of a head start on that play. But either way, we got a timeout call. Now we're coming out of the timeout. Yellow Jackets break the huddle with one receiver left, one to the right side. Schmidt fires downfield near side, has a man wide open, it's complete, and Onenson will walk in for the score. Yellow Jackets strike first from 38.
Nice little drop by coach in the timeout there. Avoid a potential flag or even a delay game. Take a break early and come back and put 6 points up.
Hackle on for the extra point. Snap, spot, kick is good. And on. And after a Rooter Family Dentistry touchdown, the Yellow Jackets have a 7-0 lead.
Well, if you're Perham, your defense is playing great. You got an early score. Probably couldn't have drawn it up better unless you scored on the first drive. that was the first time we saw any first downs, and it was a nice quick move up the field. Definitely momentum for the home team here.
Nice pitch and catch there. Schmidt did take a hit on that one, but he appears to be okay after that. But it was a nice job of him to stay in and fire that pass along the near side, and he had Onenson wide open.
Yeah, I like the play call, too. It's 2nd and 10, 2nd 11. East Grant's probably expecting him to come out and try to run, get half that back, make third down more manageable. Screw it. Let's just score.
Indeed, they did. The Yellowjackets with that Reuter Family Dentistry touchdown has the early 7-0 lead. Now we'll see what the Green Wave do to answer.
They got to kind of figure out what they're doing on offense. They've aside from that drop pass, which could have changed the whole outlook of their early first quarter here, but they got to figure out something and get a first down.
Hackle runs up and boots it away. At the 10. Smith absorbs contact and gets it out across the 20 to about the 25. And that's where East Grand Forks will set up shop. The 1st and 10 for the Green Wave, trailing 7-0.
Perham defense got a big opportunity here, too. You send them off on a 3 and out for the 3rd straight time, and you're going to start, building those thoughts in both the minds of your players and the minds of theirs.
Carpenter leads his team to the line with the receiver left, that's Smith, and to the right, Spashaw. Sends a man in motion. Handoff left side, Clyde Anderson gets the carry across the 30 to the 32. A nice run there by Clyde.
Gain of 6 on the play. Evan Kovash on the stop.
Positive play there for the Green Wave on 1st down. Kind of opens up the playbook here on 2nd down.
Yeah, kind of effectively conservative. The guy they had in motion and the guy out right, they had a lot of green to play with and single coverage, but elected to go with a run.
On receiver left, one to the right side, to the right, that's Bashaw. Carpenter. Drops back, handoff left side. Plowing forward and lowering his shoulder head. A Green Wave running back getting the carry in the 1st down, Caleb Schmiedeberg, and it's a 1st down for the Green Wave.
And that's a little victory for East Grand right there. Stifled on offense so far, and moving the sticks is a step in the right direction for them.
1st downs brought to you today by United Community Bank.
Correction, Evan Kovash on the stop.
As it'll be 1st and 10. Green Wave come out of the huddle approaching the 2-minute mark. They're more methodical than we're used to seeing. And there's movement on the offensive line. Yellowjackets quick to call it out. Handoff and stood up Schmiedeberg. But nothing.
That was gummed up from the very beginning. You could tell just by how long he had to hold the ball there waiting for his back to get to it. Timing was just kind of off on all fronts there.
Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd and 8.
One of these times I'm going to be right on these false start calls that I've been pointing out. As it's 2nd down. A minute and a half, roughly, to go in our opening quarter. The Yellowjackets leading 7-0 on a strike to Gage Onenson.
Maybe we should credit the line judges for not being as nitpicky as you are. Letting the boys play a little bit.
They move a man in motion. Carpenter drops back. He's got time. High pass to the far side. Does he keep his foot in bounds? They're ruling it a catch. And making the catch on the far side is Scooper Smith as he hauls it in at the 32.
That was a heck of a grab.
So able to keep that foot in and make that sliding catch to the 31.
They've been strong. Like, that reminds me of kind of old East Grand, like throwing down the field. a drop early, and that play would have put him at about 75 yards of passing already.
Strong contingent of Green Wave fans on the far side. They're starting to chant for their squad after that reception. Under a minute to go in our opening quarter. The Jackets lead 7-0 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Clyde Anderson, the man in motion, pitch out right side. Nowacki with the carry. He loses the football. And there to pick it up is Noah Thompson. And he's there for the Yellow Jacket recovery.
So much for that momentum.
And it'll be Yellow Jacket football at their own 24.
And we've seen that all year from Perham's defense, aside from a couple losses. But when you get inside the 30 on them, they just seem to turn it up a notch. And first time they got inside the 30 there, give me back the ball.
Schmidt's
Nice
in the
play.
gun. He's got Rock to his right and Hockel to his left. Fakes the handoff, fires quick pass in and out of the hands of Evan Kovash.
He knows it too.
That could have went for 30 or 40.
Or 70.
But it's incomplete. And it'll be second down.
Definitely seeing a wide variety of offense today from both clubs. I like it.
Hackle sneaks through. Now cuts to the outside, lowers the shoulder, takes a nice hit, gets the first down for the Jackets and gets out of bounds. Moves the chains with 40 seconds to go. As is Bashan the tackle.
It's quite the luxury that the Jackets have that allows you to throw on first, and if it doesn't work out, just give it to Hackle or Rock, first down.
Hand off Hackle again, right side. Drives forward, brings a defender with him to the 38, to the 39. The Yellow Jackets will have the option to run out the quarter or run another play, and it looks like they're going to go to the huddle at least. With 20 seconds to go in the game clock. In our opening quarter, Yellow Jackets leading 7-0.
Yeah, that lead allows them not to have to be in a hurry either here. I think they're going to just wait.
Yeah, I think they are now as they're going to run it down. They take a look at the clock, and that will do it for our opening quarter. Yellow Jackets lead by a score of 7-0 here on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. We'll take a break.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary zero-res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in sodalakesproperties.com.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue. 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. The Yellow Jackets in the gun. Fake the handoff to Rock. Fire left side. Incomplete. Ohm was covered closely on that play. He was looking for a flank, and it's incomplete. And it'll be third down. Good coverage on the far side. Blanketed coverage, I believe, is Bashaw on that coverage. The pass is incomplete, and it brings up third down and 5 for the Yellow Jackets.
Widespread.
Handoff to Rock. And the Green Wave read that one well, coming in and sniffing that one out with Sam Frost. And it brings up 4th down.
That's not the first time. Keep your eyes on 32 on D. He's got a nose for getting up the field and making hits.
Frost read that one perfectly. It's going to force a punt.
It was a sneaky kind of play because I was fully expecting a pass there.
I think they're hoping to catch them like they did Park Rapids. That one went 38. This one went -2. East Grand Forks obviously watching Phil. Schmidt to punt. High snap, gets it. And a nice boot. And unfortunately for the Green Wave, Smith loses his footing.
Cooper Smith on the return for the Green Wave. They'll begin this drive on their own.
A lot of play between the 30s so far in this game. We haven't seen much for marching all the way down the field. Nobody's really been backed up deep in their own end yet. Just kind of much like the last game between these two. Literally just duking it out. Perham's got the early knockdown, but a lot of rounds left to go for these two.
1st and 10 for the Green Wave at their own 35. For the Green Wave defense, they end up bailing out the offense as the fumble doesn't hurt. Carpenter under center. He's going to hand it off straight ahead. Clyde Anderson with the big run of 14 to the 49.
Clyde Anderson on the carry for the Green Wave.
Good old 32 dive. I mean, you can't get more fundamental than that. That was very effective for him. We saw him kind of have trouble with that play early in the game with timing, and there he hit it right off the snap, and he was through the line quick.
1st and 10 for the Wave at their own 49. They send Smith in motion, coming to the near side on your screen. Hand it off straight ahead again. That's Anderson again. Crosses midfield to the 48.
That's the Rick Mankey playbook right there. Run until you stop it.
Helped out by Sawyer Dilbeck.
Sawyer Dilbeck in on that tackle. Among others, as its 2nd. We'll call it 6. A Green Wave, as we said, methodical, taking their time, getting the play from the sideline. Now they break the huddle. 2 receivers to the left side. They send Smith in motion. Handoff. Carrying it through is Schmeidenberg. It's going to be close to a 1st down. It'll be 3rd and short.
They found something they like there in that gap between the center and the guard, because that's 3 straight. And there's no reason to stop if you're going to play 4-down football like this.
Smith goes right, Bashant to the left. Anderson, Schmeidenberg, the backs, as Carpenter's under center. There's some movement along the line.
You saw the Jackets there trying to adjust, anticipating that run coming up the middle. Backers were calling for it early, shifted the line, and that shift kind of just turned into a...
And the Yellowjackets are clapping now. False start.
Huh. I didn't see that. Maybe they finally caught on to what you're seeing.
And that will back up the Green Wave. And the Green Wave coaching staff, fans definitely not happy with that one. I don't know if I saw it on that one.
I didn't see any movement there. I thought that was all Jackets, but...
And it'll be 3rd and 6 after the penalty.
Chalk up another break for Perham. That's 4. It's gone their way.
And that definitely changes the play call here.
Yeah, you can't run the 32-31 dive here.
For head coach Ryan Kozowski. Green Wave take their time. Arm goes up. One receiver right, one to the left side. Now gun for Carpenter. He gets the snap, looks left, now looks right, fires right, far side.
Got him.
Wide open, and Cooper Smith does come down, but does he come down with it? He does! The acrobatic catch by Cooper Smith is a first down.
That was toying between a crazy catch or a really disappointing second drop of the game. I'm kind of glad for him that he pulled that in because your quarterback, you don't want that. I mean, you got 2 passes for over 30 yards that are dropped. That's just not going to bode well for the future of the game for your team.
First down outside the 10 on the pitch and catch for the Green Wave. They could still pick up a first down.
Nice response coming off that kind of odd penalty, too.
As Carpenter under center. And now we got a timeout. Timeout called by the Green Wave. We'll take a break with them. Well, welcome back here to the 10 Minover Field. The Yellowjackets lead 7-0 with 8:02 to go in our opening half. Cooper Smith with a nice reception after juggling it, almost dropping it, somehow coming down with it, sets up the Green Wave inside the red zone. As Carpenter looks things over with one receiver to the left side. Sends a man in motion, that's Anderson. Pitch out left side, Schmeidenberg. Nothing doing. Schmeidenberg now changed direction. Tries to get a block from Carpenter, cuts up. Schmeidenberg turns nothing into something and gets a positive gain down to the 5.
Yeah, panic mode there. Nothing but black jerseys on the left side.
And it's
Good
going to
job turning that into something positive.
Be 2nd and 3. The Yellowjackets initially read that well, but were unable to close the play out. Now Carpenter under center. They need the 3 for a first down. Handoff, Anderson plows forward, now gets pushed forward, and he gets pushed into the end zone. It's a 5-yard touchdown run for the Green Wave as Clyde Anderson answers.
Nice drive for East Grand there. Didn't really have a lot going for him coming into that drive, and now they're set to try to tie it up here.
Carpenter, the left-footed kicker. Snap, spot, the boot is good, and we're tied at 7.
And that one would have been good from about 40.
And just like that, the Green Wave answer. And as expected, on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard, we got a tie football game.
Yeah, they're making us look like we know what we're talking about. Thank you.
That was just a nice drive. You got to talk about it again, that Cooper Smith catch on 3rd down after a penalty that the Green Wave thought they were getting a first down. Instead, it went against them. And then Smith juggles it on the far sideline and sets up the Clyde Anderson 5-yard run.
Yeah, the two teams have kind of taken different paths to a 7-7 deadlock. Perham's kind of had a lot of the 50-50s go their way. East Grand has had draw passes, penalties, and they've managed to kind of fight through that and get back in this football game.
Wanted a fun playoff atmosphere and playoff football game here on Saturday at the 10 Minover Field as Carpenter will boot it away. And it's a touchback. Score over in Glendon. Thief River Falls leads 3-0 with 5 minutes to go in the opening half.
What?
Or opening quarter, excuse me. 3-0.
They must have put my words up in the locker room. Locker room fodder.
We'll try to see if we get some more updates there as the day rolls on.
And there's a case too where DGF cruising all year. Maybe they kind of overlooked Thief River after pounding them early in the season. You never know.
The Yellowjackets come out, hand it off with Rock. Gets wrapped up inside a yard. Some extracurriculars away from the football, but cooler heads prevailed.
Hurry up offense for Perham here.
Hand off Kovash, or excuse me, that's Onenson on the carry. Nothing doing.
Starting to see or hear a little more noise from the other side of the field compared to here on the home side right now. A lot of momentum with the Green Wave.
Pequot Lakes up on Aiken 21-0 as Schmidt drops and fires a pass, gets it to Kovash, and he drops the football, but it's a catch. They're going to discuss this one, and it is a catch. He was hit out of bounds after making the reception, lost the football.
Line judge had a good view of that play, too.
And the Yellowjackets move the chains.
Ryan Taylor on the stop for the Green Wave.
That's one of those, though, if you call that a catch, where he was hit. Not trying to beg for a penalty, but you could have an argument for one, as it's 1st down and 10. Trips to the right side. Now the reverse to Thompson. Thompson. But the Green Wave, we're ready for that one. Thompson gets about 4. Bouchard makes the tackle. And back to that Kovash one. I thought it was a good football play all the way around.
Yep. No, you.
As Schmidt fires far side, incomplete.
The guys with the hankies are the subjective dudes.
There is a flag on the play on the far side of the field.
Right in front of coach too. You don't like those.
Penalty against the Green Wave. Gets the Yellowjackets sideline to make some noise. As it's 1st and 10. The Yellowjackets have the ball now at the Green Wave 49-yard line. Schmidt now under center. Handoff, Hackle, left side. And a big touchdown saving tackle there by Damian Bouchard. As Hackle gets the 1st down and moves the chains. And the Yellowjackets, with this hurry-up, quick offense, have really found something here. Uh-oh. The officials went to blow the ball into the play, and then everyone moved on the whistle. The officials are going to have to sort this one out. And now they do. Both teams weren't happy there.
Yeah.
Schmidt gets the snap. Sets the screen. Hackle on the reception, but the Green Wave were there.
That ref instance there kind of put a hiccup in Perham's hurry up, which has been very effective on this drive. And it's funny, you're seeing East Grand kind of take their time in the huddle. They're going down to the final 3 seconds on the play clock. And Perham just wants to run plays right now.
Yellowjackets come back to the line. 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Schmidt under center, rolls out to the right. Fires quickly, pass complete. Noah Thompson in front of the defender, Levi Anderson, and Thompson comes down with the catch. Makes it 3rd down and about 6.
4A update down there. DL's hanging around, and Becker 17-7 Bulldogs are in the third quarter.
Third and 6 for the Yellowjackets.
Ricori, for anyone who's wondering, 65-6 on Little Falls early in the third. That's where you put in the freshmen so you don't score 100.
3 receivers to the right side. Schmidt gets a snap, movement on the line. Oh, they're going to call the illegal shift.
Flag on the play.
Oh, I'll start this time.
Receiver are the Yellowjackets.
It's kind of interesting. You have the stuff you can hear in the press box. In the boxes next to us. The chess match that is happening tonight as it's third down for the Yellowjackets. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left side. Schmidt drops back, pumps, now pulls it down and tries to run. Gets wrapped up. First man there was Maverick Martin. He wraps him up and it's fourth down.
It's funny how just little timing issues can completely sandbag a drive. That's what happened to Perham there. They were marching right up the field, no huddle, and one little snafu with the referee, and now they're in punt formation.
Cooper Smith will now go back. East Grand Forks is waiting to see what the Yellowjackets come out in formation. Now Schmidt will boot it. Smith calls fair catch at the 20. And the Green Wave will have the ball there.
3:07 on the clock. They're going to have to open it up a little bit. And maybe not sit in the huddle as much. 2 timeouts, 3 minutes to go till halftime. Plus they have that kicker. You know, their options are a little more expanded because of his abilities. And no win today.
Timeout situation, both teams with 2 apiece. So you still have a little bit of that playbook available. I know a lot of people probably get tired of hearing me say this the last 2 years, but I know what some quarterbacks say about this situation. You always want to start off with a positive play when you kind of hit the 2 or 3 minute drive.
Yeah.
Carpenter under center. Handoff's going to go left side, Schmeideberg. The pile's going to push him forward. It's going to be close. Spot on the near side gives him the first down. And that will move the chains.
He's been impressive, getting low and making contact and keeping the pile moving and getting some help from his buddies.
He did not play in that first meeting between these 2 squads.
Yeah, he's a difference maker so far.
One receiver to the right side for the Green Wave as Carpenter under center. Send a man in motion, handoff. Schmeidenberg again gets to the outside. Near midfield where he's finally brought out of bounds at about the 47. Making the tackle was Gage Onenson. As Schmeidenberg continues to move the chains.
I've heard Onenson's name a little more than normal on both sides of the ball today. Good game for him.
And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Green Wave. You talked about not really coming out and running, and they picked up chunks on their first 2 plays.
Yeah, well, if you're going to get 10 yards of crack, probably pull it off in 3 minutes.
Now, since he went out of bounds, the clock stops. And allows the Green Wave to take some time. And now Schmeidenberg right side, trying to bounce it out. He does. Cuts upfield. He's going to get another 10. And that spot will move the chains. And the Green Waves have just moved upfield on 3 big runs by Caleb Schmeidenberg. And it's 1st and 10 inside the Jacket 45 at the 44 with 2:15 to go on the KLM Friendly Brand scoreboard.
And that's just a kid imposing his will right there. Not going to get me down. And I'm going to get my 10 yards.
And now Schmiedenberg, this time nothing doing as he gets to the 40.
That's their one kind of faux pas so far in their running game is they've got that occasional play where it just sits there. I'm surprised the quarterback still got his head.
I'm waiting to see if one of these times they fake the handoff inside and maybe toss outside.
Yeah, maybe that's a setup. I don't know. 1:38 on the clock.
Carpenter under center. He's about 15 yards from being in field goal range. Now it's going to be Clyde Anderson right side. Green Wave are going to take a timeout.
Clyde Anderson on the carry. Hudson Hackle.
And indeed they do. We'll take a break. Green Wave marching, tied at 7.
For the Green Wave, we have a timeout.
Hanson's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hanson, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Welcome back here, second quarter. It's third down for the Green Wave coming out of the timeout. As they break the huddle on the far sideline. They'll come with two receivers to the left side. Disregard the clock on the bottom of the screen as we're at 1:16 to go. They'll send a man in motion. Carpenter pitch out. Now the reverse Smith. He's looking to keep it. I thought for a moment he's going to pull it down and throw, and he takes a big hit on the far side, but gets the first down as Hudson Hackle drilled him.
Man, hit of the game so far there.
But it's a first down.
He earned it. I thought he was going to throw.
It looked like for a moment.
He didn't have a lot of time back there, though.
But it's first and 10 at the 30. About a 47-yard try from here.
He got met by Hackle on about a 15-yard sprint right into his grill.
1:09 to go in this opening half. Green Wave with four wide receivers. Quick pass far side, diving catch is Smith. But that might be one of those that they kind of hoped would have hit the ground. Second and 2, one timeout left. They're going to go
on the clock.
Quick to the line. They're going gun. Fire right side, pass. Incomplete, almost intercepted.
Like four guys could have had a chance at that one.
They're looking for Schmiedenberg. Hackle was there. Tyrus Codrone was in that area as well.
Looking at about a 40-yard boot right now.
It'll be third down. There's a little bit of a breeze in that direction.
Yeah, it's at the back of the Green Wave right now.
As it's third and a long 3.
43.3 ticks on the clock.
One timeout left for the Green Wave. We're tied at 7 on your KLN Friendly Brand scoreboard as Carpenter will go in the gun. High snap. Carpenter grabs it though. Now he's going to try to just drive forward. Doesn't get anything there. And it'll be fourth down. And the Green Wave are going to call timeouts and have a decision to make. We'll come back with that decision here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Welcome back. And they're going to try the long boot with Carpenter.
41? About 41 rather.
He missed from 42 last time these two teams played. But a 41-yard field goal attempt from Carpenter from the right hash. Spot the kick on its way. It is good. Drew Carpenter hits the field goal. And the Green Wave take the lead.
That was a nice little bit of leg there. Excellent kick.
Score with 32 seconds left in the second quarter. Yellowjackets 7, Green Wave 10.
What a boot there by Carpenter.
That kind of tailwind came up just in time for that play, too.
So the Yellowjackets scored 7 in the first quarter, and Green Wave have rattled back with 10 in the second quarter. Yellowjackets will have 32.6 seconds to go and 2 timeouts. One of our Goose Group keys of the game was special teams. And Carpenter has had a couple of touchbacks and now a big field goal.
That was a big field goal, too, to get the lead before half. Perham, I mean, we know they can score anywhere on the field. They got 32 seconds and a couple timeouts to use, so we'll see if they can spoil that here at the end of the half.
Shorter kick this time. Thompson will catch it. They tried the reverse to the near side. It's on its in. There's a flag on the play.
That's likely going to be against the return team.
Ryan Taylor on the stop for the
Indeed it is. It's a hold on the return, so that's going to back it up.
From the spot, so they're not going to be in good shape here.
Might change the plans for head coach Aaron Velde now. But as we've seen throughout the year, he's pretty aggressive with that offense.
Yeah, I think you got time to take a couple shots here before. I mean, East Grand has no timeouts, so there's nothing they can do to the clock. It's basically all up to, can you pick up something big here on first down and give you a reason to keep going.
One receiver left, one to the right side. Handoff to Rock. And the Green Wave did a nice job of stopping that one.
Yeah, they're kind of running 4 guys and an umbrella here in the back. They're not playing anybody up on the line, so they're definitely in a prevent for trying to keep that 3-point lead, or they're going to.
And that will do it for the first half. The Green Wave will take a 10-7 lead into the break on the leg of Drew Carpenter. And that's where we stand. Green Wave 10, Perham 7 on the Magnitude Sports Network.
At the Goose Gang, we believe there's a kid in all of us, and we are here to help you find the exciting new toy or game to bring a bit of extra fun to your day. We stock the best toys from around the world to promote learning, imagination, and play. Everything you need to bring your family together. No matter what you're looking for or what age your birth certificate says, we have something for everyone. Don't miss our handcrafted popcorn, wide selection of candy, or the specialty sodas. Treat yourself at the Goose Gang.
Do something with your hair? J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell.
And Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
Right here in downtown Perham.
Welcome to Gene Sport Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sport Shop, located in Perham.
Welcome back at the half. The Yellowjackets trail the Green Wave by a score of 10-7 on a field goal at the half by Drew Carpenter of 41 yards. That gave the Green Wave a 10-7 lead on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. In tale of two quarters, Yellowjackets had success in that first quarter. Scored on a nice pitch and catch to Gage Onenson, a 38-yard score from Blaze Schmidt. Made it 7-0. Then in the second quarter, the Yellowjackets had some momentum, had a drive stall. Momentum changed a little bit when they're going hurry up, but a unique play there that kind of stalled things a little bit.
Yeah, it wasn't their fault.
And East Grand Forks was able to capitalize and take advantage. And then East Grand Forks going to the air. Cooper Smith, juggle, bobble, and a catch all in one. And he made the catch inside the 15, and they capitalized on a 5-yard run by Clyde Anderson. And at the half, it was a Drew Carpenter 41-yard field goal that has the Green Wave up 10-7 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard.
We knew it was going to be close. We knew special teams were going to be essential for both teams, and that's proven to be true. And, you know, the next 24 minutes are going to be some pretty exciting football. It's going to get slowly crescendoing louder and louder as time ticks away here. Anybody's ball game.
This has a feeling of one of those games that it might be decided in more than the 24 minutes of game time, the way these two teams are playing.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say that. It's a nice day, and we can enjoy a couple hours of sunshine if we don't go to 17 overtimes. But that would be fun, too. You never know.
The other game between DGF and Thief River Falls at the half, DGF leads Thief River Falls 7-3. So a close one there as well.
And we're definitely seeing that the Prowlers have improved over the course of 8 weeks there. Has anybody been that close to DGF this year? That's excellent work by the Prowlers. I take back what I said in the pregame.
Pequot Lakes has been one of the teams that hung with them, and they're having a lot of success today in Section 7-3A. They're rolling. Aiken, last I saw, they were up 21-0 as we take a look at our scoreboard throughout the area. Pequot Lakes, that is a 21-0 score in the second quarter there. If they win, they'll play Esco, who's up 21-0 in 7-3A over the Two Harbors Agates. But again, DGF and Thief River Falls, after half of play, it's 7-3 Rebels leading that one. And here in Perham, it's 10-7 East Grand Forks.
And Barnesville's doing what Barnesville does. A minute to go in the second quarter, and it's 48-0 over Frazee. Wadena Deer Creek, they're down 33-7 late in the first half to Sauk Center.
Crookston and Pelican Rapids in a battle. It's 13-16 there in Pelican Rapids. And Ozakas leads West Central Area Ashby 21-13 at the end of the first half.
Otter Tail Central 8, Pine River back at 6. Early report there, so I'm sure that score has changed. Breckenridge 14, New York Mills 0 late in the second quarter.
A lot of fun action going on today. There's some games still later tonight. So playoff Saturday in Minnesota, it's always an exciting one. You see a lot of these type of games here, and you don't see a lot of the garbage that you see in the first round when we get to the second round.
Yeah, that was always a fun day in the print journalism days. I'd usually go to Monoman, and they'd have that game wrapped up by halftime. Pop down to either Norman County East or Waban before they merged with Monoman and catch a 9-man game. Then you've always got the night game somewhere around here. Like 3-game. Pelican Rapids always kind of had an interesting afternoon game. This is a fun day because there's so many teams still alive.
Well, I remember also discussing the last few years when we worked together which games we're going to be at, how we're going to help with each coverage of what. And it's always a fun Saturday leading into a day of fun at the Fargo Dome with a lot of championship games there in Fargo at the home of the Bison at Gate City Bank Field. It should be an interesting night of events there, especially that 8 o'clock game. The winner of this one taking on the winner of DGF and Thief River Falls. And I know you probably already penciled in a team. You might have to erase that the way that's going over there right now.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything more about Thief River. I feel bad.
But at the half here, East Grand Forks leads the Yellowjackets by a score of 10-7. We'll take a break.
The domestic dog, a relative of the wild wolf, now a gentle, loyal member of your family. And through the good times and the more challenging, we love them no matter what. That's why we feed them the best. Nutrisource is the kind of clean, premium food you'd feed a loyal pet who would follow you to the ends of the earth, even when you don't want them to. Don't just feed your pet, nourish their whole body. Nutrisource, where pet health begins.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
How has United Community Bank helped you guys through the years now?
Well, we started 13 years ago with one employee in a little shop out of our home. And now over the years we've grown to about 25 employees and 2 shop buildings. So they have absolutely been amazing, supported us, trusted us, and put their faith in us. We just really couldn't have done it without United Community Bank. They are just really supportive.
Well, welcome back into the press box here at the Ted Minover Field. The Yellowjackets trailed the East Grand Forks Greenway by a score of 10-7. And we have a chance here during the intermission. I'd like to send out a special congratulations to Perham boys basketball head coach Dave Kressel. Today he was inducted into the Minnesota Coaches Association Basketball Hall of Fame, and a great honor for head coach Dave Kressel, a guy that we've both had a chance to get to know throughout the years covering his teams, and just a dynamic run that he's had here with the Yellowjackets.
A great dude, too. I mean, after a tough loss, not the easiest guy to talk to every time, but he's always been a solid dude. And congratulations to him.
Yeah, it's great to see him go into the hall. He's getting his Yellowjackets ready again for another season as the Yellowjackets are defending section champs, and he continues to get the most out of his squads, and it'll be fun to see and cover them again this year on the broadcast side. It's been different covering them as our print reporters we both were. Now getting to cover and call his games has been unique the last few years as well.
Yeah, that's it's wrestling's big here too, but man, those Perham basketball when it comes to playoff time, like that was one of the more fun. I got a state title when I was working here too, and that was, You can talk about that year for hours. That made it a little easier, but it seems like every year Perham's in contention. They're going to be in that section final game, and that makes it fun from game one. And a lot of that it's credit to him. You know, the system is there. It's been in place. The coaches have been there so long with him, and they got really kind of that family atmosphere you want in a winning program.
Well, he opened up the new Hive with a 67-game winning streak that dated back to the Prairie Wind Middle School as well. He's won over 600 games. I have a document somewhere. I just can't access it right now with his career record, but just been an outstanding run, and he is inducted today into the Hall of Fame, and reports his speech was outstanding as no surprise. He's a great public speaker as well, so congratulations. Dave Cressup, also congratulations, Perham Yellowjacket cross-country running team. They did it again yesterday afternoon, winning the girls and boys Section 8A championships. They're going to head down to state next weekend at St. Olaf and try to bring home some more hardware.
The least surprising, like I say it every year, like I just couldn't be less surprised that they're going to be at state. That's just an annual thing for that program, and kudos to Jeff and Kay Morris for that. They've just created a juggernaut program with those kids. And you know what? A lot of those credit goes to those kids, too, because you know they put in a ton of miles over the summer. A lot. You know, that's you have to if you're going to be competing at that level every year.
Well, we'll take a break, come back, and we'll have your second half kickoff here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Well, welcome back to the third quarter as we get ready to go. The Green Wave will kick it off. The Yellowjackets won the toss to start the game. They deferred their option to the second half, and they'll get the ball to start the second half here as Bob Williams gets ready to go after enjoying a nice bag of popcorn. I'd like to thank the Perham Activities Department for that.
Deferred my popcorn until halftime.
As Carpenter will get ready to kick it off. Onenson, Thompson, and Rock, the three back for this kickoff.
I'm pumped. This should be a fun second half.
Carpenter with the boot. It'll be Thompson at the 10. Thompson to the left side. Stiffs arms a man. Tries to get free. Still on his feet. Then gets hit out of bounds at the 29-yard line.
Noah Thompson on the return.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Jackets. After the nice return of 19 yards for Noah Thompson. Onenson, the receiver, here to the near side. Handoff, Hackle. Wrapped up right away. Maverick Martin was there, and they lose a yard. Maverick read that one well, did Martin. He's had a nice game so far on the defensive front for the Green Wave.
I think you're starting to see a little bit of that chip on the communal shoulders of East Grand of just not having beaten this team, and this defense is coming out ready to try to make that happen.
Handoff, Hackle gets the corner, nice block by Rock, now gets to the edge, one more, drives forward, drags a defender with him across the 40 and picks up a first down. Does Hudson Hackle, Cooper Smith Actually, that was Ryan Taylor on the tackle with Cooper Smith. And it'll be first down for the Yellow Jackets.
And they need some more of that. They need to run those two, kill some clock, eat some yards up, and get back on the scoreboard.
Handoff now. Rock following Hackle. Cuts back inside. Now cuts to the outside. He's into the secondary. And he gets stripped up and a touchdown saving tackle. That time by Cooper Smith. What a big gain for Rock into Green Wave territory all the way down to the 35.
That was a shoestring tackler. He was having a little house party by himself. But that's what Perham does best. They need to run those guys, set up your pass, and get back in the lead.
Onenson left to the receiver. Thompson to the right. Handoff, Rock. Swarmed under right away.
And it's a little mix up there in the backfield.
They've ran that a few times this year. And a play like that against Fergus Falls that stands out where Rock broke free on that type of design. As it's 2nd and 11.
All about timing on a play like that, too. Just a half a second off and really screw it up.
One receiver left, two to the right side. Wind kind of picks up as Schmidt rolls right. Schmidt firing downfield. Was looking for home too strong. Nice coverage on the play. Cooper Smith was all over him.
Alex Ohm, intended for Alex Ohm. Cooper Smith.
And they'll bring up 3rd down.
Brock's been on the sideline here for last play and this play as well. Looks like it's just a breather, though.
Two receivers right, one on the left side. Rolls out to the right side. Pumps, does Schmidt, fires a pass, and traffic's intercepted. Levi Anderson with the pick. He's got some room to the outside at the 40. To the 45 at midfield, goes out of bounds in Yellow Jacket territory at the 48 as Anderson comes down with the interception. And the Green Wave with their first really big play defensively. They had some earlier as well, but weren't able to get the takeaway. This time they do.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a tackle made early on that play, that you can call that kind of a decent punt of sorts, but that return sets them right up here. Perham side of the 50.
As Carpenter is under center. They had a lot of success with Caleb Schmiedenberg at the end of that first half, did the Green Wave. This time they're going to go to Anderson, cuts it back inside. Gets across the 45 down to the 44. Brings up 2nd down and about 6.
Yeah, I'd expect to see a healthy dose of number 9 here. That guy runs hard. Likes to lay a hit on people, too. He's fun to watch play.
The Yellowjackets were able to get a turnover earlier in that first quarter against East Grand Forks, unable to turn that into points, however. Now we'll see if the Green Wave can turn the Yellowjackets turnover into points. Carpenter sends a man in motion. Handoff Anderson right side into traffic. Gets wrapped up.
Anderson on the carry.
Byer was one of the first ones there on the tackle for the Yellowjackets.
Wind is still at the back of the Green Wave and is picked up to about 9 miles an hour, which is considerably more than the 0 it was when we started this game.
Again, he's already hit one from 41, has Carpenter, and that one had length to it.
Yeah, it did. Not a ton, about 10 yards.
So if you're the Green Wave, you're thinking field goal, then touchdown with the way they've been running their offense. And that is a first down for Clyde Anderson to the left side.
And they've been letting him do all the work. Number 9 hasn't touched the ball at all.
Well, I thought it was a first down. Now they're going to. Oh, there it is.
I was hoping they'd measure for you.
Well, at least it was on this side of the field, on the near side, camera side of the field, instead of right in front of the sticks as it was 3 weeks ago. It's 1st and 10. Carpenter leads his Green Waves to the line. Send a man in motion. Handoff Anderson. I think they're still setting it up. One of these times we're going to see Carpenter pitch out to the outside.
They kind of started that in the second quarter when they changed the momentum of the game, and that was, we're going to run right up the gut, and we're going to make you stop it. And they have it, and they're able to kind of work out of that with the pass game, too, and get Perham sucked into the middle, open up the back third of the field. That's what they did all their damage with late in the second half.
Carpenter sends Frost in motion. It's going to hand it off to Clyde Anderson. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4.
Carson Byer on the stop.
Again, that was Carson Byer in there on the tackle. 3rd and 4. Playbook pretty much open here in 4-down territory. Field goal range just outside of it. Strange saying that for a high school in a high school game, but
I think they definitely want to get inside the 25 if they're going to opt to kick.
handoff left
There he is.
edge. Schmeidenberg across the 30 to the 25. He's going to have a first down.
Kind of dangerous territory here. The Green Wave can manage a touchdown. They're going to go up 2 scores. Perham defense, this is where they usually thrive, so kind of the immovable object and the unstoppable force right now. Meeting at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10. Under center is Carpenter. Handoff, Schmeidenberg. And it'll be 2nd and 7. Under about 5.5 to go. Apologize on our clock. It'll be 2nd down and about 7. Handoff left side. Schmeidenberg gets tripped up across the 20, about to the 16. It'll be 3rd and about 3.
Looks like they use one back to get into the red zone and then give the ball to the other guy and let him finish it off.
Under center will be Carpenter again on 3rd and short. Movement on the front, and there's the flag. I'll wait and see what the official call is.
I was going to say, there's no way to know what it's going to be until we see it.
And it is against the Yellowjackets, and it's a first down. First and 10 at the 13 for the Green Wave as they're looking to try to take a 2-possession lead. Leading this one 10-7. Earlier I said you're thinking field goal, now touchdown. Now it's touchdown, then field goal.
Yeah, they came out in the second half like we're going to run the ball. And I mean, those 2 backs are doing all the work right now.
Handoff Anderson. That time the Yellow Jacket line sniffed that out. The pile trying to push him forward. He gets to the 10. So it'll be 2nd and 8.
Carson Byer on the stop.
Carson Byer has been all over the place today defensively with another stop. Under 4 to go in our third quarter on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Yellow Jackets trailing by 3. Make sure to stay tuned for our Zota Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning post-game show. We'll have our player of the game brought to you by Rivers Edge Cabinetry and your play of the game brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial. We hope you enjoyed our EOT Insurance halftime report. And the handoff, Anderson right side, bounces it outside, gets to the corner, now cuts it back, drives forward. The pile continues to move him, and he's finally stood up and dropped at about the 1 yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal for the Green Wave.
Clyde Anderson on the carry.
It was an impressive run there. Looked like he was going to head for the pylon and decided to cut it up, and that was the smarter choice. And they're just sniffing on the goal line here.
And it'll be 1st and about the nose of a football. The Green Wave has scored 10 straight since falling behind 7-0, looking to add to it. Send the man in motion to the near side. Straight ahead, Carpenter leans forward, he's in.
Touchdown, Green Wave. Lou Carpenter on the quarterback keeper.
That was a textbook drive there. They just ran smash mouth football, took a bunch of time off the clock. Now they're up 2 scores.
The 1 yard touchdown run by Drew Carpenter makes it 16-7. And the Green Wave will try for the extra point. Carpenter, the left-footed kicker, is perfect on the day. Hit an extra point and nailed the 41-yard field goal. Snap, spot, kick. Good.
Extra point is good by Drew Carpenter.
And with that extra point on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard, the Green Wave lead by 10. We'll take a break on the Main Street Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Jen Hendrickson, mortgage lender at United Community Bank. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we are here to help you through the process and answer all of your questions. Mortgage rates are great right now. You can check out our website at ucbankmn.com to get pre-approved, sign up for Rate Watch, and check out our mortgage rate calculators. United Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And welcome back. The extra point by Carpenter is good, and the Green Wave now leads 17-7. They're getting ready to kick it off. And there's the boot. And it's going to go into the end zone for a touchback.
Touchback.
Well, if you're Perham, you want to get an answer here, get up the field and put some points on the board. Time is going to start being more of a factor here soon.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets, trailing by 10 at their own 20. They're quick to the line. Rock to the right, Hackle to the left. Handoff, Rock. Pushes that pile forward to the 24. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Messi Calenda on the stop.
One receiver to the right, one left tight end, Kovash to the left side. Schmidt, handoff, Hackle to the right, gets a nice block from Rock to get to the corner. Stiffs arms a man, but a nice tackle there by Ryan Taylor, but Hackle will be close to the first down. It'll be 3rd and about 2.
I think that's part of what East Grand has had success with on defense is their ability to make open field tackles, one-on-one plays. and getting back up and keeping the line of scrimmage where it's supposed to be. We haven't seen a lot of big bursts from Perham running backs like getting up the field. Maybe one, I think, from Rock.
One receiver left, one to the right side. Detloff to the right side. Movement on the edge, now movement on the line.
It is.
And that will back up the Yellowjackets.
That hurts.
We talked about how a penalty like that hurt the Green Wave. As now it will be 3rd and 6.
Third and 6 for the Yellowjackets.
And they're going to hand it off. Rock, cut back near side. Trying to plow forward, gets half of the penalty yardage back. It's going to be 4th and 2. And decision time for head coach Aaron Velde.
Not one I'd want to make.
And it looks like they're going to go. Nope, never mind.
That's really risky.
Personnel change here. We'll see.
I think you got to kick and put the faith in your D.
East Grand Forks was waiting to see what they came out in before sending Cooper Smith back. Schmidt gets the snap and boots it away. Fair cuts at the 43. This might be the drive of the game with 37 seconds to go.
Yeah, you need a quick 3-and-out D stand here if you're Perham. They're still the 4th quarter. It isn't like it's desperate time, but you don't want them to have the ball here for the whole remaining time and start eat up the 4th with their running game.
A touchdown here on this drive, though.
That's definitely not something you want.
Especially with the way East Grand Forks has been methodical for the most part.
That last drive was impressive. That's the best we've seen them play in 2 games offensively.
As Carpenter on the Green Wave patiently rushed to the line now after taking their time after the change of possession. Now come out. Send a man in motion. Hand off to the middle. As Clyde Anderson on the carry gets to the 45.
They took that play clock down to the last second because the back judge was reaching for the flag and watching his stopwatch there as that was snapped.
That will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter, and it will. East Grand Forks hasn't called anything in, and they're going to let the clock run down. And the Green Wave will take a 17-7 lead into the 4th. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Network. Well, welcome back. Start of the 4th quarter. The Green Wave come over to this puddle onto the sideline on 2nd down. With Carpenter under center. Handoff. Schmeidenberg drags the defender forward near the 50 to the 49. It'll be 3rd down
Dave Donaldson on the stop. In of about 6.
It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Green Wave on a big drive here.
And this is where it just comes down to execution. You know what Green Wave are going to do. It's going to number 2. It's going to number 9. And you're going to have to stop it.
DGF still leads 7-3. Third quarter there late.
That's crazy.
3rd down and 4. Yellow Jacket fans starting to make some noise. Handoff, right side. Schmettenberg gets the first down. No, that's Anderson on the carry.
That was a nice counter. They've been running that dive so much, and saving it. Great time to pull that out.
Sawyer Dilbeck there on the tackle.
Amundsen on the play.
And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Green Wave at the Yellow Jacket 43. Under 11 to go on your KLN Family Brands scoreboard. As the Jackets trail by 10. Carpenter looking over the Yellow Jacket front, sends Frost in motion. Handoff, Schmeidenberg runs into his own man and then gets wrapped up. Jacob Daniels and Hudson Hackle were there. And it's 2nd down.
That's what Perham's got to do, is control that line of scrimmage that they're running to and push it back. Half the East Grand line was in the 2nd level ready for second blocks, but the play ran to the left, and that side of the Perham defense just controlled that part of the line of scrimmage.
Carpenter to the line, has Frost now to the right side. Anderson and Schmeidenberg, the backs. Handoff right side, Schmeidenberg, nice job on the tackle there. No, they say he's not down. Dilbeck had him wrapped up. They say he stayed on his feet and he got 3 extra yards.
It looked like he was going down. He just kept his feet moving. That's number 1 rule when you're running the ball.
Now it's 3rd and 4.
That makes it a little much more manageable, actually, with just that second effort.
And it opens up everything for East Grand Forks. As we both take a look at the game clock.
Yeah, it's starting to matter now. 9:14 and ticking.
And Drew Carpenter and the Green Wave are slowly coming to the line. Frost in motion. He's going to keep it himself. Cut left side. Gets wrapped up. Gage Onenson on the tackle. It's going to be 4th down and short.
Drew Carpenter on the keeper.
This is one of those calls where the coaches get paid the unique bucks, we'll just say, at the high school level.
To take the phone calls later in the week.
Because here, do you play field position and pin the Jackets deep, or do you go for it and then potentially take off 3 to 4 more minutes?
I think the way you've been running the ball, I go for it here because you're really going to damage Perham on the clock if you can get another 3 downs.
4th down, Carpenter. And I think they're going to just run it down. Now they change the play. Handoff, straight ahead. Initially stood up, but Schneedenberg's second effort gets him the 1st down to the 30.
That guy's a football player. He just wanted to get that 1st down, and he did.
And the Green Wave are starting to feel it even more as they lead by 10, under 8 to go.
Yeah, you're getting to the point when you're a defender here, you want to try to make a big play. You got to get the tackle, but you're going to be punching for the ball a little more here and try to get that pill on the ground.
Handoff. Ooh. Met the contact from Dilbeck and absorbed it. And Schmiedenberg went forward to the 30, or excuse me, to the 26. And Szymanski there on the tackle.
Need a 4, 2nd and 6 for the Green Wave.
Yeah, it should have been a no gain or loss of 1 or 2. It ends up being almost +5.
Green Wave looking to erase some history against the Yellowjackets. Haven't beat the Yellowjackets in the playoffs since 2015. Dating back to 2015, the Yellowjackets have owned that series. But a nice stop there, and it's third down. Since the 2015 season, Yellowjackets are 3-0 in the postseason against East Grand Forks, and it'll be 3rd and 5 at the 25.
And they don't have to be in any hurry here. They could run the rest of the game out. Six and a half to go.
Huge third down here for the Yellow Jacket defense and the Green Wave offense. Carpenter gets the snap, will keep it around the edge. Falls forward to the 20. The spot's going to give him a first down. And the Green Wave move the chains.
I can't tell if that was designed or broken.
That delayed reaction is East Grand Forks realizing that it was a first down. The Green Wave with under 6 to go. We apologize, our clock a little bit off, but under 6 to go on the scoreboard. Leading and driving, have the ball at the 20-yard line. Ooh. And a nice play, blowing that one up, Sawyer Delbeck. And it's going to be second down and 13. As Schmiedenberg, nowhere to go on that one. And a big stop there. But again, the clock continues to run. And if you're the Yellow Jackets, you also have to start thinking when you might start using those timeouts because you still need 2 possessions.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's no 10-point play to save you here. You got to get the ball twice, and you're running out of time.
One receiver left, one to the right side. Second down and 13 for the Green Wave. They send Schmiedenberg in motion. Handoff goes to Clyde Anderson. They're just going to churn yards and churn clock. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
Cashbert on the stop.
Field goal doesn't do much for you here. 10-point lead. Assuming they get to face a 4th down.
This is the spot where you look at, you just think you just keep it on the ground, you keep the clock turning, make the Yellow Jackets have to decide when they're going to start using their timeouts. I know it's 3rd and 9, you're up by 10, you don't need to rush anything.
And if you get stopped, I mean, Perham's still got to go 85, close to 90 yards to score.
Yellow Jackets hoping they can come up with a turnover here. 3rd and 9. Schmiedenberg goes in motion, handoff, Anderson plows forward, breaks free. Gets to the second level, drags a defender with them, and it's 1st and goal.
Clyde Anderson on the carry. Evan Kovacs on the stop.
And Anderson is slow to get up for a moment.
It's all right. Those 2 backs have really put the team on their shoulders, and strong running here in the second half. And if you look at what the reason that East Grand's winning right now, it's old-time smash mouth football. They're just running up the gut.
Apologize again, our clock off, 3:35 to go. Second half, 1st and goal for the Green Wave.
And they've just been eating clock in the second half, not giving Perham any opportunities.
On receiver left, one to the right side. Send the man in motion, keeping it himself. Carpenter, nothing doing on that one. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Drew Carpenter on the keeper.
And there's the first timeout called by the Yellow Jackets.
Sawyer Dilbeck.
We'll take a quick break with them.
Jackson Betch on the tackle for the Yellow Jackets.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
My favorite thing about being part of Reuter Family Dentistry is just our values and our commitment to each other and to the patients. I know I can leave here every day feeling good about what I've done.
Welcome back, fourth quarter. East Grand Forks looking to put the exclamation points on this one, leading 17-7. Have second and goal with 3:10 to go here, fourth quarter.
You know time's running low. I'm out of popcorn.
The Green Wave have scored 17 straight points since falling behind 7-0.
They've dominated since middle of the second quarter.
It will be second and goal, ball at the 5, or make it the 4. Carpenter under center. Clyde Anderson straight ahead. Down at the 2. Timeout called by the Yellowjackets. When we come back, it'll be third and goal.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary zero-res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in sodalakesproperties.com.
Welcome back. Big play here coming up. Yellow Jackets need a stop if they want to preserve hope in this one, as it's third and goal with 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And then not only that, you got to score twice, as Carpenter goes under center on third and goal. Handoff, Schmeidenberg, he's in. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Kind of a fitting way to ice the game for those boys. That's what they've done since before halftime. Just run the ball up the gut, through the Perham defense, and this game is about over.
23-7 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. The extra point from Carpenter coming up. Snap, spot, kick, good.
Carpenter with the extra point.
24-7 in favor of the Green Wave.
With
3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, it's 24 straight points for the Green Wave since the Yellow Jackets struck first.
There's not much else to say. It's been all East Grand Forks. They came out of halftime going, we're going to run the ball against you and make you stop us, and Perham's not been able to do that.
Going to have some unique discussions on the play and the player of the game coming up in the post-game show. Brought to you by Soda Property Zero Res Carpet Cleaning. Player of the game brought to you by Rivers Edge Cabinetry, and your play of the game is brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial. The Yellow Jackets trailing 24-7. Thompson and Onenson back, as is Rock for the Yellow Jackets.
3:01 on the clock.
As Carpenter boots it away. Onenson gets a running start to the 30. Breaks a tackle across the 40. Now driven down to the 46. Nice return by Gage Jonathan. Jackets will have 1st and 10.
Tanner Nowacki on the stop.
No messing around here. You got to get big yards, and you got to get them quick.
And 2:55 to go in the 4th quarter, trailing 24-7. The Yellow Jackets go 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Schmidt in the gun. Looking over the defense. Gets the pass, the snap, and the pass near side, in and out of the hands of Ohm.
A couple uncharacteristic drops by the Jackets in this game.
Second down. Two receivers left, 2 to the right side. Schmidt looks left. Fires. A nice pass, Onitson. Even better catch.
Gage Onitson on the reception.
And it'll be 3rd and 1. Three receiver, 4 to the right side. Pump fake. Schmidt looking downfield for Onitson. It's too strong. And it'll be 4th down with 2:27 to go. The Yellow Jackets have to get a 1st down. Hackle, the lone back. Handoff, Hackle. He's going to surge forward and have that 1st down.
Upton Hackle on the carry.
And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Jackets. Crowd receivers to the right, 1 to the left side. Schmidt gets the snap, quick pass, right side, Thompson. Thompson avoids a couple of tackles, then gets wrapped up inside the 40 at the 37.
Noah Thompson on the reception.
The Yellow Jackets hurrying back to the line again. Schmidt looking right, fires right, incomplete. On the back shoulder throw, and it's a complete far side intended for Noah Thompson.
That might have been a tough view of that play with the sun in his face. Because he doesn't drop balls, and that one kind of hit him square.
And it'll be 3rd down for the Yellow Jackets with 1:57 to go. Schmidt fires over the middle of the field for Kovash. It's complete. He makes a move to the far side, spins, and is brought down at the 10. It's 1st and 10.
Kovash on the reception.
Are they going to call it 1st and goal?
Anderson on the stop.
They bring the chains with. That'll be 1st and goal at the 10. And Schmidt will clock it. Second and goal with 1:47 to go. Yellow Jackets bring the play in. Second and goal at the 10. Clock showing 1:47. One receiver right, 3 to the left. Schmidt looks right, fires right. Pass is complete.
Touchdown.
Coming down with it is Evan Kovash for the score.
A few big plays there by Kovash on that scoring drive. Now we're going to need a miracle. We need an onside recovery and quick score and do it again.
And Hackle will try the extra point. Snap is high, get it down. Hackle's kick is good. Makes it 24-14.
42 remaining. Yellowjackets 14. Green Wave 24.
With 1:42 to go. Now it's onside kick time.
Well, I know when we talked about special teams being big in this game, I don't think this part of the special teams was something we were thinking about. Although the field goal, I mean, it's definitely the problem child here, because if you can get a quick score, you're still behind by that stinky field goal. And so it's almost fitting that this is, coming to the end here with the special teams play that matters.
The Yellowjackets get ready for the onside kick. Trailing 24-14. Hackle. Kick it to the right side.
Ooh.
The ball's still free, waiting for a signal. It looked like Kovash came up with it, and they did. And the Yellowjackets have a little bit of hope left as they recover the onside kick.
It was impossible to see from our angle there. It was just a pile on the ground. Someone came up with it.
And the Yellowjackets will have the ball in midfield as Kovash recovers the onside kick.
That's why sports are fun. It looks like it's over, and you just never know. Now you're one play away from really creating a nervous situation for East Grand.
And the Yellowjackets have one timeout in their back pocket. 3 receivers left, one on the right side. Schmidt rolls to his left, tries to plant, runs out of time, throws it away. It's going to be probably grounding. Didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looks like they're chatting about it.
East Grand Forks fans have been boisterous on the far side of the field all day long.
Yeah, they were certainly helpful for the refs on that call.
And it's going to be intentional grounding against the Jackets.
That's a loss of down as well.
That'll be second down and long. Distance doesn't, for the most part, really matter. Oh, maybe it does now when you back it up even further. Intentional grounding is the call. And then a loss of down. But I think that was about 5 yards further back than where he was when he threw it.
Is that a 5-yard penalty from the spot? Because that is a weird number there between the line of scrimmage and where they are now.
And a false start on the near side. And that will back up the Yellowjackets even more.
Well, you get an onside kick and feel like you got some luck going with you, and now you're going the wrong way.
Three receivers left, one to the right side for Schmidt in the gun. Looks, steps, fires down the middle of the field. Thompson with a catch in traffic. It's going to be a first down for the Yellowjackets.
That's a heck of a conversion there. Second and forever.
And the Yellowjackets quick to the line. 1:27 to go. Three receivers to the right, one to the left, 4 to the right. Quick pass, Thompson, incomplete. And as much as you want to see a Yellow Jacket reception there, that's one that is good. That was incomplete because Thompson was going to get lit up right away.
Yeah, that worked out. Worked out better that way.
Clock now 1:23 to go.
And honestly, you got to go up the field. You can't mess around in the flat. Unless you've got a guy that can run away from everybody and a play to get him open. You need to get to the 20 and to the 10 here.
Second down and 10. 1:23 to go. Three receivers right, to the left side. Schmidt drops back. He's got time, fires over the middle. It's complete! And rolling forward and making the catch is Hudson Hackle, and it's 1st and 10 at the 15. Clock stops at 1:17 till they move the chains. Four receivers right, one to the left side. Schmidt gets the snap, looks left, fires left, incomplete. Intended for Onenson, and he took a hard hit as he was covered nicely on the play there by Damian Bashan. He'll being up second down. Again, the Yellow Jackets still have that one timeout in their back pocket with 1:13 to go, trailing by 10.
A lot of guys contributing to these drives, too. Kovash with some big plays. Thompson with some plays. There was Hackle. You got weapons. You just got a little bit of time left to use them and pull off something crazy here.
Schmidt is spread out to the left side. Now that's Kovash wide left, excuse me. Schmidt gets a snap. Looks left for Kovash. They're going to throw the jump ball. Double coverage over there, incomplete. Good idea, but East Grand Forks read that one well. Trying to use Kovash's height there to his advantage. It's incomplete. It's going to bring up third down with 1:08 to go.
Yeah, and East Grand knows he's probably the number one target. They're doubling him there for sure. They've had all their success right up the middle. I wouldn't be surprised if they try that again.
Now Kovash to the right side.
Onneson on the post here. He's got all kinds of grass in front of him.
They go to Onneson. Complete. Touchdown, Jackets. A 15-yard pitch and catch. Schmidt to Onneson with 1:04 to go.
On the reception.
Well.
From Blaine Schmidt.
Not so comfortable over on that East Grand sideline now.
And the all-important extra point coming up after the Reuter Family Dentistry touchdown. Snap, spot, kick is good.
Extra point is good. With 1:04 remaining, Yellow Jackets 21, Green Wave 24.
On your KLN Family Brand scoreboard, the Yellow Jackets trail 24-21 with 1:04 to go. It was 24-7.
Like 2 minutes ago.
With 3:01 to go, the Green Wave took a 24-7 lead. And since then, the Yellow Jackets have struck quickly. And now another onside kick.
Can't ever write anybody off. This is proof right here. Incredible comeback. Now you need one miracle. You got a timeout. How often do you see? I guess I've seen pro games where a team's pulled it off more than once, but man, really fighting the odds here.
Getting our clock off. We apologize for that. It's 1:04 to go in the fourth quarter. What way will the Yellow Jackets go this time for the onside kick? Looks like they're going to try the same side again.
Do you try the pooch over the line of 10 here?
Into the traffic, and East Grand Forks is going to fall on it. Recovering the football for the Green Wave is Luke Blazik, and that will about do it. 1:03 to go. The Yellow Jackets can only stop the clock once. Reader, things have happened.
you know what? That's a valiant effort by the Jackets, though. I mean, they had all the reason to just put their heads down and forget about it. You know, marching down the field and getting those 2 big scores, that's something that your coaches can build on for next year.
The Green Wave will take a knee, and there's a flag.
Flag on the play. Timeout Perham.
Well, I think the penalties before the timeout. The Yellowjackets are going to get called for too many men. Too many men against the Yellowjackets. So a 5-yard penalty. They will take the penalty, will the Green Wave.
Illegal substitution on the Yellowjackets.
And the Green Wave will take a knee. And get a nice round of applause from their fans on the far sideline as they will move on. As the Yellowjackets are not going to use their timeouts. Their timeout, I should say, and a valiant effort by the Yellowjackets. But the Green Wave will advance with a 24-21 victory today. And that will be the game's final play.
And they'll play DGF 14-10 winners over Thief River Falls. Couple of really close semis today in 8-3A.
As the Yellowjackets drop this one by a score of 24-21, the Green Wave are moving on. We'll take a break, come back with your Soda Res Soda Property Zero Res postgame show here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit PerhamRealEstate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perham.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellowjacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue. 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Sweet chaos. Delightfully disruptive.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit niasfamilysales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
Welcome back here to the Ted Minover Field Section 8 3A semifinal. The East Grand Fork Green Wave are going to have a fun drive home tonight as they earn a 24-21 victory over the Perham Yellowjackets. Looked like they were going to run away with it in that second half, but then the Yellowjackets stormed back with 2 late touchdowns in under a minute in that fourth quarter. Unfortunately for the Yellowjackets, a second onside kick did not go their way, unable to recover it. Green Wave pounces on it, able to run out the clock, but a valiant effort for the Yellowjackets and the seniors that played their final game. They battled throughout today. Unfortunately, as it comes into high school sports, one team has their season come to an end, the other team moves on.
You know, it almost seems like, given Perham's dominance, especially in the playoffs in this series, that those East Grand Forks kids came down here and said, we got something to prove. Their running backs did a lot of the work to prove that point. And you got to give Perham credit for putting the fear of God in them there in the last 3 minutes, because this game was all but over, and everyone on East Grand Forks was jumping around and cheering, and then they got real quiet over there after those 2 late scores.
Scoring for the Yellowjackets started in the first quarter. Blaze Schmidt hit Gage Onenson for a 38-yard strike. The extra point was good. It was 7-0 until the second quarter. Then it was a 5-yard touchdown run by Clyde Anderson. The extra point by Carpenter was good, made it 7-7. Then a 41-yard field goal by Anderson made it 10-7. That's where we stood in the half. Third quarter, it was a 1-yard touchdown run by Carpenter, made it 17-7. And then it was Caleb Schmidtenberg finishing off a drive with 3:01 to go, made it 24-7. And it seemed like it was all but over. But then the Yellowjackets struck back. A pass to Evan Kovash for 10 yards from Blaze Schmidt made it 24-14. The Yellowjackets recover the onside kick. Don't even use a timeout. March downfield in about 40 seconds and then hits Gage Onenson for a 14-yard strike on a play that you called perfectly and made it 24-21 for the East Grand Forks Green Wave. But the Green Wave were able to recover the onside kick and close out and pick up the victory tonight.
Yeah, it was a shame. My camera work on that play wasn't as good as my yap. But that's what happens. You start thinking too much. But, yeah, again, all credit to the Perham. They could have laid down and died there at the end. And to come back and be able to make that a football game was, real impressive. And, the kids are going to be disappointed here. But if I'm coach, I'm proud of the boys for hanging in there and, playing all 48 minutes.
Their effort definitely stood tall, and the seniors have made their mark on this program as they'll move on to what would probably be the next sports season and have this season come to an end. But a lot of good youngsters that made their marks as well for the Yellowjackets as they look sharp going forward next year. But the Green Wave now will turn the page and get ready to take on the Dilworth Glendon Felton Rebels. We'll talk about that a little bit more and name our player of the game, as well as our play of the game coming up in our post-game show here, brought to you by Soda Property Zero Res Carpentry, right here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary zero-res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in sodalakesproperties.com.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Reuter Family Dentistry.
It's just nice to be in a small hometown knowing that you have a local dentist that cares about you, knows you, and wants to do what's best for you and your family.
Here at The Nest, we know that people gather over food and drink. We want to help you bring your loved ones together over a cup of coffee in our beautiful coffee shop, or over a home-cooked meal using our wide selection of the best kitchen tools. Nest's inviting atmosphere is the perfect place to catch up with friends or savor one of our fresh-baked pastries. Early riser? Don't worry, you can wake up with one of our signature specialty coffee drinks. We hope to make your day at The Nest, 902 Market Street in Perham.
Welcome back here to the postgame show brought to you by Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning. As we wrap things up, our River's Edge Cabinetry Player of the Game, we're going to give a duel titled today to number 2, Clyde Anderson, and number 9, Caleb Schmeidenberg. Those two guys really led the running attack for the Green Wave today.
Really impressed with those two kids. Smash mouth football, kind of putting the team on their back and, not giving up. Getting key yards when they needed them for first downs, and it's because of those two kids. And of course the line, they can't be that successful without them, but because of those two kids, that, and the quarterback, that the whole team for that matter, who cares, but honestly those guys to me were very impressive in how they played. I like watching that kind of football.
Our Farm Bureau financial play of the game, there's multiple plays that you can give it to. You can almost save the onside kick recovery after the Perham surge back, but I still think it stands out in the second quarter. A 41-yard field goal by Drew Carpenter ends up being the difference in the game at 24-21 as he hits that field goal, and that's going to be our Farm Bureau financial play of the game.
I think at the 3-minute mark of the fourth quarter, that's nowhere near the play of the game. But because of what Perham did and getting back to within 3 points, it's definitely the difference maker, and not that often that's the way it goes in high school football, and kudos to him for having the ability and making that kick.
Well, we thank everyone for tuning in to Section 8 3A football and also Perham Yellowjacket activities throughout the season on Magnitude Sports. We appreciate your support and also all the sponsor support for these broadcasts here throughout the season, and we'll be back in the winter months with boys and girls basketball action as well as wrestling action here on the Magnitude Sports Network. For Robert Williams, I'm Jason Groth. We thank you for tuning in and have a good weekend.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.